psychic medium, tarot reader, singer, songwriter, professional witch, and practitioner. And today I am in my astrologer as well as my tarot reading bag. Okay, so we're going to get into a reading about Virgo season 2025. Okay, Virgo season 2025 is going to be happening from August 22nd, 2025 to September 22nd, 2025. All right, but before we get deeper into that, thank y'all so much for giving me a thumbs up. Thank y'all for hitting that subscribe button, hitting the notification bell so you don't miss out when I post new videos. And thank y'all for leaving comments if y'all fucking with what's going on, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and open up the channel, tapping into the energy of Mercury, tapping into Mercury's energy in regards to Virgo season, planet Mercury. Thank you so much for very, very clear and accurate messages in regards to Virgo season. Also tapping into planet Neptune in regards to the Pisces eclipse that we're going to be having, and also tapping into the energy of the moon. I pray for very, very clear and accurate messages, as well as tapping into the collective of people who will resonate with this reading, who are going to be interacting with this reading. Everyone who's supposed to see this will see this. I said it, so it is, for the good of all, harm to none. So yeah, y'all, or we're going to go ahead and get into it. Okay, so thank y'all for giving me a thumbs up. So yeah, Virgo season is happening from August 22nd, 2025 into September 22nd, 2025. And in Virgo season, this Virgo season is super significant because it is eclipse season, okay? So we're going to have a lot going on. 3 different lunations, okay? 3 different like moon cycles in one season rather than just like 2. Okay, so we're about to have the new moon in Virgo just a couple of weeks from when I'm posting this. Okay, then on September 7th we're going to be having the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. Okay, 2 weeks after that, on September 21st, we're going to be having another new moon in Virgo, but that one is a partial solar eclipse, okay, in the sign of Virgo. So this is a very, very, very transformative time. These eclipse cycles, we're following them for like the last 18 years, okay, to now. So we're going to go ahead and get into Virgo season, okay, collectively, as well as for the signs, okay? So, okay, I can do that. Okay, so collectively, we're going to go ahead and start right here. All right, collectively, y'all, I think that Virgo season is going to be exposing people who really are supposed to be there for you and people who are not. Okay, I definitely think that Virgo season is going to be very polarizing. It's going to show you how people genuinely feel about you. Okay, it's also going to show you who's like genuinely a supporter of you and who's not a supporter of you. A lot of y'all could be a product of like your magic, okay, banishing, blockage removal, whatever the case may be. But yeah, I really feel as though a lot of y'all may be getting deeper into your practice, which makes sense because we're going to have that Pisces full moon lunar eclipse. So a lot of people are going to be getting deeper into their practice. Okay, take this extra if you have Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio placements. Emphasis on the Pisces and Cancer. Ooh, confirmation. What can the collective expect during Virgo season? Okay, period. So the collective can expect number 18. Y'all also may be going through like random health stuff, okay? Like ascension symptoms, random sicknesses and shit like that, okay? That's the Virgo doing that, okay? It has a lot to do with the physical body, and Pisces is the spiritual, okay? So like ascension symptoms, physical symptoms coming from spiritual or energetic related things, okay? So yeah, we have 18. Someone's birthday could also be significant, okay? Happy birthday to all the Virgos. Or like planning for somebody's birthday party, maybe a Libra that you're planning for, whatever the case may be. But cast a circle, raising vibrations, okay, number 18. Cast a circle, raising vibrations. Okay, so I definitely feel as though, yeah, y'all getting a lot more like strict, okay? That's what this is giving me. During Virgo season, the collective is going to be a lot more judicious about who it is that they hang around, okay? Who it is that they call their friend, okay? And you may be like working on like protection or like different spiritual or magical like manners with yourself and like friends, okay? But with cast a circle, raising vibrations, this is also, if I'm not mistaken, this card is about not skipping steps. So y'all are going to become a lot more meticulous in the way that you go about like your spirituality, your practices, or just anything. You're not cutting corners anymore, is what this is giving, okay? I also feel as though you're going to be strongly surrounded by like spiritual presence, okay? You're going to feel a lot going on with that Pisces eclipse as well. So collectively, okay, raising vibrations, sacred space, taking the extra step. Yeah, y'all could definitely be moving or like making a space your own, okay, cleansing and clearing your home, okay, like making something feel comfortable for yourself, okay, office space, bedroom, whatever the case may be, your dorm. Taking the extra step as in don't skip this step. So yeah, y'all are becoming like less like lazy, okay? Y'all are definitely like clocking in, okay, and locking in. I'm hearing, is it not clocking to you that I'm standing on business? Justin Bieber could be significant. He's also a Pisces, okay? So I definitely feel as though y'all recognizing how important it is that you that you take care of like your spiritual health, okay, in the physical manner. So yeah, y'all definitely raising your vibrations, okay? Lots of cleansing, clearing, okay, and getting your space together. This is Seven of Pentacles, so this is going to be a time where like your patience is required. You're willing to like tend to the soil. I could definitely get into like gardening as well, okay? This could also be like y'all going about certain like things that you do, like smoking or drinking, whatever, going about it in like a healthier manner, okay? But yeah, this is definitely you like meeting people or like coming into contact with people who have a similar vibration as you or who are also on the pathway of like healing themselves, getting shit together, okay? This also gives me Charmed, okay? Both the original and the reboot. During Virgo season, casting a circle is a necessary step of spell work. Y'all could definitely be getting deeper into your magic or your root work or your practice, your brujeria, your santeria, okay? Whatever your practice is, okay? This practice is how a witch guards their magic, protecting them from outside influences that would rather not see them succeed. You're going to be recognizing who's a hater. Your inner circle is getting tighter. The people that you're friends with, like that's minimizing, okay? So I strongly feel as though for this collective, y'all are going to get deeper into your protection. But the circle also amplifies the witch's power. It is a container that acts like a battery, giving you the energy you need to see real results, okay? Casting a circle is a step that should not be avoided. This card is guiding you to do things the right way during Virgo season. Virgo season is definitely to the book. It's the Hermit card, okay? Avoid cutting corners during Virgo season and follow the established order of things, okay? Get your paperwork in order. Do what you got to do, okay? Even if people aren't supporting you. You may be anxious and seeking ways to skip ahead of the hard work, okay? Or shorten the amount of time you need to succeed, okay? So don't trip. There's a lot going on astrologically. Don't trip. Don't try to go the easy way. But doing so will hurt you in the end. Essentially, this is a measure twice and cut once card. Also, sewing could be significant. Crocheting, okay, making clothes. Also gives me making pancakes, making bacon pancakes from Adventure Time, okay? You could definitely be cooking more, doing some more shit, okay? Essentially, this is a measure twice and cut once card that ensures you have what you need before getting started, okay? So yeah, this is you like preparing, making sure that you have all the shit that you need to get something done. You may require additional resources or skills during Virgo season, or you should consider continued learning. Some of y'all could be going back to school, getting deeper into something. Taking these extra steps will help ensure you're properly prepared for the goals you're about to take on. So yes, studying, doing your research, okay? Don't be lazy. If your reading is about relationships, during Virgo season, receiving this card is a sign that you should not push the other person at this time. So yeah, this is you like letting things go as they are, letting things flow. This is you having healthy boundaries in relationships and respecting other people's boundaries, okay? Patience, compassion, and understanding will benefit you greatly in the long term, okay? So yeah, collectively, I strongly feel like your manifestations are going to be like coming through because y'all are getting deeper into your protection. You're getting your like protection rituals on lock and shit like that. Okay. So yeah, y'all. I'm about to go ahead and get into the individual signs, what the signs can expect during Virgo season. Okay. But before I do so, thank y'all so much for giving me a thumbs up. We're about to go ahead and get into it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. Wait a second. Also, thank you for checking me out on TikTok at tarotteawkinny as well. So, Aries, Virgo season for Aries, okay? Virgo season for Aries is my Pisces deck, okay? Virgo season for Aries, I got number 38, okay? Villain, you can always rewrite the story. Okay, what I get from this, Aries, y'all definitely could be dealing with some sort of like ops, or like Aries, you may have, maybe you used to be the villain. Okay, you can always rewrite the story. Y'all definitely have some sort of like reputation. Okay, and I definitely think that your reputation is coming up when it comes down to Virgo season. Okay, how you are perceived by other people, even if you feel like you didn't give a fuck about that before. Okay, this is the idea of you like giving a fuck now about how you're perceived. Okay, you could also be like changing like who you listen to musically. Some of y'all could be like getting deeper into the things that you actually care about. This is y'all having some sort of like major emotional growth. Like look at the moon illuminated right here. Okay, so yeah, y'all are being very, very heavily affected by the eclipses. Okay, both in Pisces as well as in Virgo. Okay, so I strongly feel as though you can always rewrite the story. I could definitely be writing, journaling. Okay, so yeah, maybe y'all had an issue with people being like a certain type of like happy, or like whatever the case may be. You could also be doing something really different with your hair, like a new color. Okay, this is y'all recognizing, getting to like the root of a problem. Okay, someone could be 38, 1938 could definitely be significant. It also gives me 1738 from Fetty Wap. All right, but I definitely think that Aries, y'all definitely getting deeper into your emotions. Okay, mythical creatures could also be very, very significant for y'all. All right, but your message during Virgo season, which y'all can expect, you can always rewrite the story. Okay, like it's not set in stone. A hard truth to swallow. Yeah, some of y'all are doing like intense shadow work that maybe you weren't always like the best fucking person. Okay, a hard truth to swallow. Sometimes our villains win. However, that doesn't mean you should give up or lose all hope. Okay, it just means that it's time to rewrite the story and keep going. It can be incredibly freeing and empowering to reclaim yourself after a personal tragedy. Okay, this could also be you dealing with some sort of like loss or betrayal that you were experiencing from like a loved one that was happening maybe earlier in the year, like before, like during Leo season, whatever the case may be. But some of y'all are recognizing that somebody is a fucking villain. Like somebody, either you're the villain in someone else's story, or there's someone who's a villain in yours. And you're gonna have to be honest with yourself that maybe somebody like tried to like one up you. Okay, and sometimes you got to take that shit to the chin. All right, but you shouldn't give up. You shouldn't lose all hope. Okay, it just means that you need to look differently at the situation and what's happening. Okay, because it can be incredibly freeing and empowering to reclaim yourself. Y'all could be rebranding yourself. Okay, becoming a different person. Okay, maybe something that happened to y'all caused y'all to be a certain type of person, and you don't want to do that anymore. Okay, so the beach and the ocean could be very, very significant, but y'all are definitely being heavily affected by the moon phases. Okay, Aries. So I'm finna go ahead and get into the next sign. Let's see. Taurus. Taurus placements. Okay. So Virgo season for Taurus placements. All right. So y'all have number 28. All right. So yeah, y'all could have watched the Aries reading. Okay, y'all have 28. The 28th of the month could be significant, or someone could be 28. Okay, an Aries placement 10 years older than you. Okay, or like some sort of like father figure 10 years older than you could be significant. Like not your father, but like a father figure. But when it comes down to 28, protest, start a revolution. All right, so Taurus placements, y'all could definitely be standing up for something. Y'all could be a part of like national protests and national riots, especially if you're here in America. Okay, there's all kind of stuff going on. All right, so this is you like finding a cause and being very, very like motivated by that cause. Okay, so when it comes down to Virgo season, I definitely feel y'all could literally be organizing a protest, organizing like a meeting. Okay, y'all could literally be like at the head of some type of like movement. Okay, you could be posting about things on social media. Y'all could be educating yourselves in order to educate other people. I also think that you may be meeting a bunch of like-minded people, and people who like care about the same shit that you care about, and people who are willing to stand with you. Some of y'all may also be starting some sort of like closer relationship with somebody, especially if someone's queer here. Okay, but y'all could definitely be meeting somebody through like your own work. This could definitely have to do with, I'm hearing the movie Bringing the House Down with Queen Latifah. I think like Steve Martin. Pisces energy, okay, Libra energy can be very, very significant. Emphasis on that Pisces eclipse that we're having on September 7th, okay, deeply affecting y'all and like y'all sense of self, y'all sense of humanity. Okay, so I strongly feel like this could be you trying to like call out a corporation, a building, a landlord, something of that nature. Okay, this could also be you like having issues with like a house, a home that you live in. Okay, maybe like people aren't taking care of things the way that they should. Okay, but I definitely think for Taurus placements, y'all could definitely be getting deeper into your practice, okay, your craft. Okay, you could be a witch, a root worker, whatever the case may be, but y'all could definitely be doing more inflammatory work during or like nearing up to Virgo season. Okay, so y'all could be starting a revolution. You've been looking around and noticing that the world is often unjust. You may find yourself really bothered by what's happening on earth, okay, but you're not sure what to do about it. Okay, like Katniss, the Hunger Games could be significant. Like Katniss, you need to be the first spark of your own revolution. I could definitely be getting deeper into herbs, okay? You could be educating yourself, standing up for yourself. Don't forget to stand up for others, whether or not you have shared experiences. You might be hearing somebody for the first time, like hearing people's experiences and really thinking like, damn, that's fucked up, okay? If you can speak up and do so safely, then do it. Y'all could be using your privilege, okay, or using your voice in a way that is very, very beneficial to other people, okay, Taurus, during Virgo season, okay? You're going to definitely be meeting some new people who change your perspective, all right? We're finna go ahead and get into the next sign, okay? Gemini. Gemini, somebody's birthday could be very, very significant for Gemini, okay? Because I'm thinking about the number 18, which is my own birthday, okay? The 18th of the month could definitely be significant, okay? September 18th, all right, that's going to be smack in the middle of the, I say smack in the middle, but it's in the middle of eclipse season, okay? So 2 weeks out of the 4 weeks of Virgo season are eclipsical. So y'all are definitely being affected as a mutable sign, okay? Especially by that that Virgo one. All right. So yeah, somebody's birthday, a Virgo's birthday in your life could be very, very significant. Gemini energy. Okay. So y'all's first card that came up in reverse. Okay. So y'all have number 22. Y'all could definitely be feeling topsy-turvy, upside motherfucking down. Okay. When it comes down to Virgo season 2025. Okay. Puppet master is significant because like they're here with these strings. Okay. It says library, take control of your own narrative. Some of y'all could be like kicked out of a library. Something about y'all being too loud. Like some of y'all could be loud and wrong about something. I feel like I might be getting some sort of like a reality check. Okay. Like a fact check. There might be something, you might have your facts wrong. Okay. And I definitely feel like eclipse season 2025 could be showing Gemini placements that like y'all have y'all's facts wrong. This could also be you recognizing that you have been controlled in some way or shape or form by somebody. Someone could have y'all bound. Someone could have y'all frozen. Someone could have done some sort of like work, okay, or something of that nature. But with take control of your own narrative and verse, this is you losing control of your story, okay? This is kind of like you feeling like you don't know what the hell is going on, like it's above you, okay? So you recognize that somebody has been pulling the strings, or like a higher power. It could be someone else, okay? Or some sort of like a higher power could be pulling the strings, okay? Confirmation, thunder and lightning. The song Lightning and Thunder by Jhené Aiko, Pisces energy, and John Legend, okay? Capricorn energy, heavy on that Pisces eclipse, okay? So take control of your own narrative. Y'all could definitely feel as though you're being like, you're a marionette, okay? Dolls could be very, very significant as well. Some of y'all need to make sure you go back and fact check. The 22nd of the month could be very, very significant. That's also, the 22nd is the last day of, it's the first day of Virgo season, and it's the last day of Virgo season, okay? So this entire season isn't like a landmark situation for y'all, okay? So y'all need to take control of your own narrative, okay? Someone else is trying to call the shots in your life, okay? They think they can waltz in and control your every move, and you need to say no to their manipulation. Some of y'all could literally be under manipulation by magic, or they could literally be somebody just trying to take advantage of y'all. It might seem tempting to relinquish control, like you may want to like retaliate, but if you give someone else power over your narrative, chaos will ensue, and it will be all in their favor, not yours. It's either have to do with like legal matters, okay? The stories inside of you make you a library on the verge of bursting, but only if you're the one to pick up the pen. So yeah, some of y'all need to make sure that you have your facts straight before you go and like say something, okay? Make sure that you know what it is you're talking about, especially in like a legal matter or like a financial matter, okay? But some of y'all definitely have someone trying to finesse you. So Cancer placements, okay? Cancer placements. Cancer placements for Virgo season, okay? Cancer placements, y'all have number 11, okay? Y'all have number 11. Y'all could be life path number 11s, okay? Angel numbers could be significant. Life path numbers could be significant. Cancer placements, y'all literally have the sun, okay? So Cancer is ruled by the moon, and you have the card the sun. So y'all are definitely feeling the eclipses, okay? Period. So Cancer's, that's Cancer season. Virgo season is going to be very transformative for y'all in general. Any of the seasons where the eclipses are transformative for y'all, okay? So Cancer placements, like y'all could definitely be trying to focus in on what your life path is, what it is that you are here for, okay, it says paint the sun back into your sky. You could definitely be finding new things that like to like keep you busy. Some of y'all may have had some unhealthy ass habits, okay, and I definitely feel as though Virgo season is going to help you like refocus that. Y'all could be getting into painting, crafting. Some of y'all could be artists, okay. You could be dressing the way that you want. Y'all could be upcycling, okay. Art teachers could be significant. Y'all could be dyeing your hair in interesting colors, spending more time outside, grounding, being in that grass, okay. Whatever the case may be, but y'all need to paint the sun back into your sky. I strongly feel as though that means that y'all are needing, in this case, to be painting like more organization, okay, like more focus, more cleansing, more clearing, more organization back into your sky. I feel like y'all may have like lost the plot a little bit, Cancer, and I definitely feel as though Virgo season is going to be one of those times to where y'all are able to kind of get it. But the name Daisy could be significant. It gives me The Great Gatsby, okay? That could be very, very significant. Y'all could definitely be manifesting a life of luxury, okay? Chalk Zone, the TV show Chalk Zone could be significant. Cartoons, children's cartoons from back in the day, okay? But y'all are definitely like refocusing your energy towards things that are like more positive, okay? And you also may be like dipping off of social media, or you might be like less seen than you normally would be, okay? Like you might just be focusing in on yourself. People don't necessarily need to know. Y'all are getting private. People don't necessarily need to know. You could be going private on social media. They don't need to know what you got going on, okay? So don't build a home that will come crumbling down if a single person walks out of the front door. Y'all could also be like moving, okay? Cancer placements, y'all could be moving or having issues with someone that you live with, okay? But like some of y'all recognizing that you shouldn't be living with somebody that a living situation isn't right, or a relationship, okay? Or a foundation. When it comes down to it, okay, we can't depend on other people to make us feel happy or fulfilled. Y'all getting a reality check about some of the people in your life, and you're having to refocus your energy about what makes you happy. Happy by Brandy could be significant, and the Happy Mix by Layla could be significant. The fact is that people are going to leave from time to time, Cancer, and you're the only one who's guaranteed to stay. Take the time to find sources of joy outside of your loved ones. You deserve happiness that lasts. So yeah, this is kind of giving some separation that's going to force y'all to focus in on yourself and what you got going on. Okay, Cancer? Okay, Leo. Let's see what is going on in regards to Leo for Virgo season, okay? Leo placements for Virgo season. Let's see what is going on. Okay, so y'all got number 34, okay? Y'all got number 34. So with that being said, y'all can have Aries placements, okay? But this might be like a real fiery time for y'all. But with number 34, it says voyage, okay? Also gives me bon voyage, okay? It says voyage. You already have all the answers, okay? So Leo, y'all could definitely be planning like to study abroad, to travel abroad, to do some sort of travel, okay? To go somewhere, whatever the case may be. You already have all the answers. Some of y'all trying to figure out how to make some sort of plan work, long-term plan, travel, distance, okay? Let's see. Yeah, a lot of y'all already have the answer, okay? Y'all could definitely be, the moon right here is sitting there, so y'all are also feeling very affected by these eclipses, okay? But I definitely feel as though y'all could also be believing more so in miracles. I'm hearing, do you believe in love after love? Okay, so that's share, okay? So Taurus energy could be significant. Someone could be Armenian, okay? Someone could be biracial here. But we already have all the answers. Some of y'all are trusting deeper into your intuition. A lot of that has to do with that Pisces eclipse, okay? Y'all are going to be trusting deeper into your intuition, okay? And you know what's going on. Some of y'all could also be studying more about like other cultures, other demographics, people who don't look like you or don't speak the same language as you, okay? And y'all don't be so focused on all the plans that you're missing out on all like the wonder that's going on back here, okay? Like she's super sitting here focused on these maps and things like that, that she's missing out on like this mermaid and once in a lifetime experiences and shit like that, okay? Also, y'all need to be careful around water, okay? Water spirits could be very, very significant. Also, there's even like a meteor shower going on. So y'all be so focused on plans and making shit happen. You can have Virgo placements. Y'all be so focused on plans and making shit happen that you're not recognizing all the super cool shit that the journey itself has to offer, okay? The store journeys could be very, very significant for y'all in general, but y'all definitely have these like gifts, okay? You need to just open yourself up to using them. All right, so during Virgo season, y'all already got the answers, Leo. You don't need a whole bunch of people to tell you that. You have been feeling lost for a while now, okay? Wandering through your life aimlessly, searching everywhere for meaning and never coming up with anything of substance, okay? It's also have to do with like issues with substance, too much smoking, drinking, things like that. That's the problem. You keep searching for answers outside of yourself, to readers, to friends, to whoever. Not say that you can't go to people, But all the answers can be found within if you take the time to look. So Virgo season is going to give you the patience to like actually go through the process, go through the healing. Okay, you need a spiritual mentor, and at this point in your life, that person needs to be you. Some of y'all have recognized that you don't necessarily like listen to like spiritual mentors. Okay, that means that you need to get yourself, your own personal self, together in order to be able to like give that advice sometimes. Okay, so Virgo, let's see what's going on for Virgo during Virgo season. Happy birthday to the Virgo sons. Okay, Virgo, during Virgo season, y'all got number 35. Oh, Lord, y'all got shark. Okay, swim away from this situation. Somebody could be 35 years old, all right? Somebody could be getting, like, a piercing on their NIPPLE, okay? That could be very, very significant, okay? Somebody could be getting, like, new piercings, new body mods for the Virgo placements, okay? But also, it says shark, swim away from the situation. Sharks could be very, very significant for Virgo placements. There could definitely be some people who are trying to, like, prey on y'all in one way or another, okay? Like people looking for vulnerable people, okay? That could be financially, it could be like a land shark, okay? Like a slumlord situation. It could be somebody romantically, like on the dating situation, okay? So I strongly feel as though and also this is the card that's right after Leo placement, so y'all definitely want to go watch the Leo reading, okay, because they got 34 and you have 35. So yeah, I definitely feel as though this is a continuation from that Leo energy. So y'all may be getting the answers about somebody that you don't necessarily trust. Y'all could be getting the answers about the fact that somebody doesn't mean what it is that they say, okay, and that somebody is a predator. Like you may have been trying to like, this could literally have to do with some heavy shit, okay? You may really have felt as though somebody was not the person that everybody was saying that they are, and they are, okay? And so as I'm looking at this, you were so like spaced out or so spacey, like with somebody that you weren't fully thinking about how you're not necessarily happy. Some of y'all could have had a baby with this person, okay? Or you were planning or thinking about having a baby with this person, okay? I'm looking at Saturn right here in Saturn's ring. Saturn's currently in Aries, okay? Well, Saturn's retrograde right now. So that Pisces energy, Pisces, Aries vibes, y'all were just kind of like super floaty about this person and you weren't fully like seeing it. But there's like some karmic lessons that are about to be shown to y'all real heavy about a situation that you no longer need to be a part of. Y'all need to get the fuck, okay? So when it comes down to it, okay, when it comes down to it, oh, where is it? Okay, shark, swim away from this situation, Virgo. Think of this as the Lovers reversed from traditional tarot. This could be a Gemini placement, okay? Archangel Raphael could also be significant. Okay, doctors and health. You've been hanging around a bloodthirsty shark, Virgo, and they've hurt you before. This could refer to a lover, okay? Or it could refer to another loved one, such as a friend or a family member, okay? To put it simply, you deserve better treatment, and you're never going to find it with them. Leave now, Virgo. Situations like this often grow so dire that you no longer feel safe swimming away. Somebody is toxic as hell. Somebody could literally feel like be dangerous, okay? So please reach out and get help. Reach out to somebody that can help you if you need to, okay? But y'all may need to leave somebody, okay? Libra, okay? Libra, let's see what's going on during Virgo season for Libra placements, okay? Libra placements, y'all got witch. I know that's right. Number 27, okay? So y'all got 27. Libras could definitely be getting in their witch bag, okay? It says justice is coming, y'all. Justice is coming for Libra, okay? There's definitely some sort of unexpected thing that's happening for Libra placements, okay? Y'all could literally be going to court and getting some type of justice. This could be like a justice spell working out for you, okay? This could be somebody getting their karma for having you fucked up, okay? But for a lot of y'all, this could just be like the truth coming out. Y'all are very much so well protected. Y'all could have been doing some sort of baneful magic, okay? Y'all could have been doing something left-handed. That's not for everybody. But like only take it if it resonates. But I strongly feel like your manifestation is causing some sort of truth or justice, okay, or the truth about somebody coming out, okay? The store justice is significant. I channel that in some other reading, okay? So y'all have number 27. Y'all may also want to go watch the Taurus reading, which is also Venusian, okay? So pay attention to Venus and Venus's transits, okay, during Virgo season. That's going to be very significant. That should be Venus in Cancer just for a little bit, Venus in Virgo, and then Venus in Libra I'm not mistaken. But with that being said, y'all definitely may want to go watch the Taurus reading, okay? I definitely feel like they have protests, okay, start a revolution. So some of y'all's protests and like the things that you're telling about somebody, the person that you're trying to bring down, or the entity or the building that you're trying to bring down, you will be receiving some sort of justice in that situation, okay? So don't worry too much about it, okay? What I'm letting you know though is justice is definitely like coming for y'all, okay? Y'all could also have manifested like a new home, new clothes, a new life for yourself, and that shit is working. Y'all also getting dressed the fuck up, okay? So Virgo season has y'all feeling super like cute or super handsome, okay? This could definitely be you shopping, getting more clothes, okay? Changing up your style during Virgo season, okay? Period, Libra. New shoes and shit, new forms of protection, okay? Getting a little spicier with your protection, okay? And also keeping your crown covered. Y'all are definitely getting deeper into your practice, okay? So Libra, during Virgo season, they say that whatever we do comes back to us the same times 3. You also may be changing the way that you feel about certain practices for yourself. If a person's intentions are well-meaning, then that good energy will come back to them in buckets. If a person's intentions are to do harm, then you get the picture, okay? You get the picture here. Either way, the universe is getting ready to deliver its justice. This person might be you. If so, you should handle it with grace and learn from your mistakes. Otherwise, this most likely applies to someone who's caused harm to you or your loved one. So yeah, somebody who had y'all fucked up is getting some type of justice, but make sure that you are like keeping shit balanced and even keeled. Don't just be doing shit, okay? Don't just be doing shit. I can also be taking pictures, okay? Photo shoots and shit like that. Lots of character growth for Libra, okay? Scorpio, thank y'all for tapping the screen. I'm not tapping the screen. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up. I'll be thinking on TikTok. Scorpio, social media could also be very, very significant, okay? During Virgo season, y'all could definitely be changing up your social media presence, okay? Some y'all could be gaining more things, you know, that you're able to do on social media, okay? Y'all got 17. Y'all could definitely have Libra placements, okay? Like 10 steps, okay? In front of Libra or behind Libra, something like that, okay? You could also definitely be, hi, Jay, you could definitely be like following after somebody, okay, during Virgo season, okay? So yeah, Scorpio, it says number 17, flower, be honest with yourself, okay? So I definitely think that during Virgo season, y'all are going to have to be like fucking for real is what this is, okay? Red hair could be significant. Someone could have red hair, ginger hair. It also always gives me Penelope from Bridgerton, okay? So Bridgerton could be significant. Some of y'all have some outdated ideals about love and relationships, or outdated ideals about friends. Some of y'all have outdated ideals about like gender roles and gender norms, okay? Societal expectations, all right? But some of y'all, flower, be honest with yourself, okay? You could be receiving flowers or giving flowers. This could also be you getting your flowers from somebody, like, you know, figuratively, or someone giving you your flowers type shit. But what I can tell you is that y'all during Virgo season are going to get a reality check, okay? Y'all are going to get some type of reality check during Virgo season about like what is like right and like what's wrong, or like what can't stay in your life anymore, okay? This is like outdated thinking, okay? A lot of y'all could definitely be, your hair is looking fan-fucking-tastic, okay, Scorpio? Your hair is looking fantastic during Virgo season, okay? I could definitely tell you that, okay? But I think that a lot of y'all are becoming more confident and you're finally like seeing yourself. This definitely feels like profound healing. Y'all could also be spending a lot more time outside. Y'all could definitely be grounding yourself a lot more. The 17th of the month could be significant. Someone could have a 17-year-old. You could be thinking back to 2017. So you could be feeling those eclipses as well, okay? Virgo, Pisces energy. But with flower, okay? Someone could be named after a flower like Fleur Delacour from Harry Potter, okay? Someone could be French. Also like Como la Flor could be significant by Selena, okay? But be honest with yourself during Virgo season. We do ourselves a major disservice when we aren't truthful with ourselves. Truth magic could be significant. There's something you know to be true, yet you continue to ignore it, okay? Lying to yourself may feel like the easiest thing to do, Scorpio, but things have changed. It's time for you to face reality, even if it makes you uncomfortable. No matter the outcome, it won't be nearly as bad as you think. So yeah, y'all are finally ripping the Band-Aid off of something that you haven't wanted to. Like, be honest with yourself, and it could literally have to do with like self-esteem, gender identity, your own personality, your relationships, your friendships, but something is not like working and y'all have been purposefully not seeing that shit, okay? So okay, Sagittarius, let's see what's going on for y'all. Okay, y'all could definitely be feeling these this season, okay, Virgo season, with these eclipses going on, all right? So Sagittarius, in terms of Virgo season, okay, y'all got 26, okay? Feather, think first before you judge, okay? Also gives me the name Heather. The movie The Heathers could be significant, okay? Please make sure that you're not on some like mean girl, mean boy, bully shit, okay? Try not, okay? Taurus, the Taurus reading could be very, very significant. People could be protesting against you, okay? You could be protesting against somebody. People could be protesting against you. I just seen 3333. So please make sure that y'all mind y'all P's and Q's, okay, during Virgo season, okay? Because it's strict over here. Santa Muerte could be significant, or I could definitely be working with something or someone from like underworld vibes or dark deities, dark divine deities, something of that nature. Okay, you could be a devotee, or y'all could be like skeletons could be significant here. Okay, but I strongly feel as though y'all need to make sure that you're not just getting into a practice just because you think it's cool. Okay, make sure that you're not just doing spiritual shit just because you think that, you know, like you should. Like some of y'all are missing the point of why like these things are happening in the first place. Okay, some of y'all actually just have stuff just to be performative. Okay, and you haven't been doing like certain levels of work. But with Feather, this always gives me light as a feather, stiff as a board. I think they talk about it in the deck too. So this could be you thinking about like your childhood, okay, and also the idea of like play magic, like, or like play work, like you don't actually, like, you know, this is the idea of somebody not actually doing the work that they're supposed to. Okay, but you need to think first before you judge. Some of y'all could have like escalated something legally, and y'all need to be careful about like how you go about something, because some of y'all may have did something out of emotion and then started like casting stones, okay, or accusing people of things or whatever the case may be. So yeah, some of y'all could be acting real judgmental to people who you're supposed to be helpful to, okay? Y'all could be acting real judgmental to people you're supposed to be helpful to. I just have to put my low power battery, low power mode on. So yeah, y'all, that's like draining you. The way that you judge other people is draining you. Okay, so did you commit to lifting up one of your sisters only to drop her down into the blaze? It's gonna have to do with actual sisters, okay, or friends, okay? It can have to do with siblings, friends, people around you. Okay, Sag, did you commit to lifting somebody up only to drop them down into the blaze? Like you may have left somebody like for dead type shit, okay? Examine the situation. Is your judgment justified, or is society tricking you into your stance? Some of y'all could be like leaning into certain things that you like, you have going for you, okay? Like an identity or privilege, okay? After all, it does have a habit of making you believe that other girls are your competition and that they must behave perfectly at all times. Y'all might be judging people unfairly. Okay, step back and take time to figure it out. It's not always clear at first. Instead of acting rashly, some of y'all could literally be like blowing something up energetically, okay, or making something worse than what it is, okay, because you think that you're right, but you haven't even given yourself the time to fully look at all the facts type shit to see if you're right in the first place. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into Capricorn, okay? Capricorn, Capricorn for Virgo season. Okay, y'all got number 13, all right? Capricorn for Virgo season, number 13, okay? Let me see what I can find. So, yeah, when it comes down to y'all may want to watch the Cancer reading, okay? That's your opposite, okay? But whatever the case may be, Capricorn, during Virgo season, y'all have Lioness, okay? You've earned all your stripes. So Virgo season may definitely feel like a vacation for y'all. Y'all could be taking a vacation. Y'all could be traveling, okay? Whatever the case may be. I'm hearing 1942, that gives me Don Julio, okay? Y'all could definitely be like drinking, okay? Chilling, okay? Vacation also gives me Don Julio by Mona Leo, okay? Taurus energy. The Taurus energies keep popping up here, okay? I definitely feel as though you are feeling a lot more comfortable financially. You're also feeling a lot more comfortable within yourself. Y'all could be doing like a new hairstyle, okay? A new hairstyle, okay, a new color, new cut, new length, a new look, new cut, a new color. Okay, so MC Deborah could be significant. That name could be significant. You are being yourself, okay? It says fairy tales. It also gives me the song Mad and Fired by Elmine, okay? You did some fairy tales and all the time alone, some soul can kill. And if the sun would set for one, it'll set for you. But what if I ain't the man I used to be, who give up everything? Life don't go backwards. It's a natural disaster. Somebody could be feeling like uncomfortable, okay, like with their relationship with you. Somebody could feel like they're not doing enough, okay? So we also have to do like past people, past shit, okay, coming back up. This is also y'all feeling really, really confident in yourself, okay, and in your body type. So past folks may be coming back up for Capricorn. All right, naturally, sometimes with growth comes a little scarring, okay? So yeah, this is you like looking back into the past at the things that have happened, the past relationships, so you can heal it. You've come incredibly far, Capricorn, and you should be proud of the person that you've become. During Virgo season, my bad, y'all. Hopefully I can hear me again. Okay, during Virgo season, y'all could be thinking about all the things that you had to go through, okay? Think of your scars not as a reminder of the pain you've had to endure in the past, but as proof that you can survive anything, okay? So, like, shit is going to be okay. Y'all are pushing through, and, like, you're going to, like, feel a lot more grateful that you're on the other side of it, okay? So this is y'all being like, well, can't believe I come this far. Hell. So it's kind of like a break before, like, the good shit happens. A rest, okay? After all that heavy shit. So let's go ahead and get into Aquarius, okay? Aquarius for Virgo season, okay? Aquarius for Virgo season. I definitely feel like this probably has to do with, like, higher self, okay? I was literally looking at the back of the fucking deck for Aquarius, and literally, like, that's where I got, like, higher self, different versions of yourself. No bullshit. And I'm seeing 3 and 3 up in here, okay? So the number 3 is incredibly significant. Third house vibes could be significant, okay? You could be having third house transits going somewhere in your chart, but this literally has to do with, like, community, networking, communication, okay? So I just want to know for Aquarius, y'all could be having lots and lots of like synchronicities and like spiritual shit, psychic shit going on, okay? So yeah, Aquarius, y'all's intuition is very, very, very sharp, okay? Y'all are seeing things a lot clearer, but just be careful of like making decisions because there is still like a little bit of fog that's going on, okay? But I'm pretty sure this is the last card like in this deck, okay? And it's at the back. So y'all are absolutely 100% shutting down a fucking chapter during Virgo season. Something is fucking done, okay? Like something is done during Virgo season, okay? Y'all are closing that chapter. It's kind of giving me like a new book, okay? Like y'all are closing the chapter 2, like the last chapter of a book, okay? Y'all could definitely actually be finishing up a book, okay? Like finishing up old reading. Y'all could be getting to like a book club or just finishing up something that you didn't finish, okay? Even like work, okay? So it also gives me Work by Rihanna and Drake, okay? Pisces energy. So when it comes down to it, Throne, your potential is endless, okay? There could also definitely be for Aquarius, it could be somebody trying to like fuck with your partner. Somebody could literally be trying to flirt with your partner, fuck with your partner. It's gonna have to do as well with like non-monogamous relationships, okay? It's gonna have to do with like polyamory, okay, or ethical non-monogamy, all right? But this could also just have to do with like some people trying to like come for your throne in one way or another. Or it's like I said, okay, this could also have to do with like intimate behavior, okay, SCGGS energy, okay, but with your potential is endless, I could definitely be doing SCGGS magic, okay? During Virgo season, Aquarius, at the risk of sounding cliche, you can do anything you put your mind to during Virgo season, okay? You are a mighty queen or king who is complex enough to be both gentle and valiant, just and magnificent, okay? Or any combination you should ever long for. The reason they tell you that you cannot have it all is because they're afraid you will become even more dangerous than you already are. Aquarius, you're going to be recognizing who cannot sit next to you. Like there's not a seat at the table. A seat at the table by Solange could be significant. Who's an Aquarius moon, okay? So yeah, y'all could definitely be recognizing that you have to cut emotional ties with people who aren't comfortable with like your success, okay? People who are not as like complex as you, are not as like just, okay? So I strongly feel like y'all's magical ability, y'all are passing a test. It's gonna hurt your feelings that some people can't fucking come with you, all right? But it's pretty solid. Pisces. All right, Pisces, last but not least, okay, in regards to Virgo season, okay, this is, in regards to Virgo season, okay, y'all definitely have an eclipse going on September 7th, okay, and even then Virgo is the opposite of Pisces. So Pisces placement, y'all got number 4 in reverse, okay? This says mirror, treat your body like the palace it is, okay? Mirror, treat your body like the palace it is, but in reverse. So yeah, some of y'all could definitely be going through some self-esteem issues, okay? You also need to cleanse and lock your mirrors, okay? Like mirrors are portals. Y'all could definitely be dealing with some issues of like spiritual beings, okay? I could be dealing with like entities, okay? Spirits and shit, fairies and shit, stuff that shouldn't necessarily be like up in your house or up in your space, okay? So just think about that before you just, okay? Just think about that, all right? A lot of y'all walking on water. Y'all might be kind of scared that like a bunch of spiritual shit is going on, okay? You don't fully know just how like spiritually capable, okay, or like magical that you are, and this Virgo season is going to show you that, okay? You could definitely feel really outside of your body, like having really out of body experiences, all right? This could also be you needing to get away from like a big city or get away from like a bunch of hustle and bustle in order for you to like, you know, like focus in on yourself, okay? So don't trip too much about that. But this is like, if I'm not mistaken, this is the lowest number that we've like pulled today. Okay, so yeah, y'all are definitely in the beginnings of something. Okay, y'all are definitely the closest to a beginning with something, which makes sense because you have an eclipse going on. The number 4 could be significant. Y'all could definitely be moving out of a house. Okay, you could be having issues with like a home, moving out of a house during Virgo season. Okay, so I would not be like, or if you have like some domestic disagreements, okay, with the people that you live with. All right, be careful what you're listening to and what you're playing in the house. Okay, as well. This could also have to do with like a need for y'all to get better like amulets and protection, okay, or like reinvigorate those things, okay, or kind of just like, not say stack up on protection, but just like take it more seriously, like protecting your body, like adorning your body, new piercings. I said that for Virgo too. I think new piercings, new jewelry, new tattoos, okay, protection and protective sigils and things like that. You've been feeling self-conscious as of late, okay? You've been feeling self-conscious as of late, Pisces, but the answer isn't to change anything about yourself. The answer is to learn to love the body you've been given. Some of y'all could be dealing with like dysphoria, okay, gender dysphoria, okay, or like body dysphoria, okay. Avoid those crash diets, okay, because Virgo definitely deals with the health. Avoid crash diets, Pisces. Avoid that extreme exercise or any other unhealthy behavior. A bunch of substances, not getting enough sleep, not drinking enough water. Avoid that. Take strides towards a healthy mindset that accepts yourself as you are. Okay, Pisces, not what you feel pressured to be. So yeah, y'all have to be honest with yourself about what it is that you're doing that's like not healthy, and ask where it comes from and then stop it. Okay, so that is what I have for all signs in regards to a Virgo season. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pull a card of advice for the collective for Virgo season before I hop up off of here. But thank y'all so much for being here, and thank y'all for giving me that thumbs up. Thank y'all for hitting that notification bell, okay, and that subscribe button so you don't miss out whenever I post new shit. Okay, definitely go check out my page for other pick a card videos, collective readings, channel songs, and channel messages. Okay, so message of advice for the collective in regards to Virgo season. Okay, so yeah, y'all got number 30. Okay, Castle. It's time for healing, not war. The TV show Castle could be significant. I got Castle in reverse. It's time for healing, not war. During Virgo season, your advice is to understand that like don't be like aggressive. Okay, some of y'all don't have a good enough handle. Confirmation, excuse me. Y'all don't have a good enough handle over your feelings and emotions, especially when you feel as though like you've been slighted. Okay, so yeah, y'all don't necessarily have like the best understanding of things. Okay, please take this extra if you already went and watched the Taurus reading. Or the Libra reading. Okay, so yeah, Venus could be very, very significant for the collective as well. Please pay attention to like your Venus transits, okay, and where Venus is. Okay, I have clothes on, my bad. And I strongly feel as though with Castle, it's time for healing, not war. But in reverse, it's giving time for war, not healing. All right, so yeah, y'all's advice is to be careful about like starting a bunch of wars that you can't like handle if they like get out of control type shit. Okay, this is also y'all looking at the ruins of something that's been like burnt down, okay, or like something that's been like torn down metaphorically, okay, or genuinely. All right, eclipse season can be very, very unpredictable. Okay, so yeah, there's a cycle that's been trying to close out for the collective. Your advice is to like let the cycle close. Okay, that's what they're wanting you to do, is to let the cycle close, because this is like the last card of like the witch cards. Okay, so I strongly feel as though you're going to get a better grip and handle on like your magic and what you have going on. But don't burn something down to the ground unless you have a plan to build something better in its place, collective. Okay, so don't just be doing shit. Don't just be angry Okay, so, but it's too late for that, isn't it? You got angry, you pointed fingers, you called for war, and war was exactly what you got. Now that it's time for healing and reparations, what's your plan? Because sometimes you may not have been all the way right. Okay, collective, you may not have been all the way right. So please make sure that you're making choices from a clear state of mind, okay? You need to take the same initiative and determination you had when this started and figure it out. Never neglect your intuition. That's the biggest thing here is please trust your intuition. Please trust your intuition if you know you're right, and trust your intuition if you know that you're dead the fuck ass wrong. Okay, so that could be very, very significant for this collective. But with that being said, that is what I have for y'all today. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank y'all for that thumbs up. Thank y'all for that subscribe. Thank you for the notification bell. And thank y'all for leaving me comments about if this reading resonated with you. Okay. So if you watch both the beginning part, okay, and the end part, go ahead and leave me your favorite emoji, okay, in the comments. I fuck with y'all a long way. I'll talk with y'all later. Bye.